With hard work, we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, the southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger along. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. With hard work, we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, the southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger along. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, on a strip of sandy soil, lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. With hard work we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger long. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger with hard work, we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger along. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of North, on a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk.
Position of land, and I need someone to move this, that I'll read it first, that the committee convene, in closed session at 4:14 p.m. to discuss one matter pursuant to section 239C and F of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended, as the subject matter pertains to potential acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local boards. Advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for the purpose. Who's mover? Mr. Height. All those in favor? We are in camera.
know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. With hard work we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger long. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. With hard work we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger long. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, on a strip of sandy soil, lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. With hard work we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just a place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger along. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, With hard work, we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just a place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger along. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Up north, on a strip of sandy soil, lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario's south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger along. With hard work, we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just a place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back for more. Of Norfolk, Norfolk, my southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. With hard work we built a dream that only willing hands could do. It's on display at our fall fairs and at all the festivals too. Erie beaches, Carolinian forests, where the flower and dogwoods bloom. Patchwork fields and rolling hills, it's just the place for you. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home. Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Norfolk, 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 you won't be a stranger long. On a strip of sandy soil lies a county called Norfolk. It's Ontario, south coast, you know, and it's surely not remote. If you pass through or spend a day or decide to call it home, you'll see why we love it here and are proud to call it our own. Norfolk, Norfolk, a southern county home.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Norfolk, Norfolk, we know you can't go wrong with the friendly folk of Norfolk. You won't be a stranger long. Take in the small town atmosphere, be amazed at all that we grow. Like our kids that go and see the world and can't wait to return home. Drop a line in a placid lake or stroll along the shore. Take a tour on a peaceful country road and bound to be back.
I have a
for
motion
more.
that council adjourns the closed session at 4:43 p.m. and reconvene in open session. I need someone to move that. Councillor Wells. All those in favor? There's nothing to come forward at this time, so we will move on to our staff reports. I guess our first one is staff report 17-15 budget amendment. Oh, we did that one already. It's the next one. Staff report CSD 17-18 request for mass communication system. Who's dealing with that one? Go ahead.
Through the chair to county council, I will be presenting the report. I did write the report, but I'd like to introduce John Bravoom here on my right-hand side. John is very instrumental in our emergency control group, planning and stuff, and has probably a lot more knowledge than I do on a mass communication system. So if we have any technical type questions, I will rely on John. He's here for questions. So with that, I will be brief. What staff are asking for is that county council give the go-ahead for staff to prepare a RFP for a mass communication system. Mass communication system has been on the emergency control group's agenda in past meetings. A lot of municipalities have them for managing emergencies. Basically what a mass communication system is, it can be different spectrums. Basically it's a way to get out to people, mass amount of people in a very quick way. It uses social media, cell phones, texting, computers, you name it, you can get it in a system. So staff had looked at this in the past, but I guess the catalyst to move this forward was the, for lack of better words, the Long Point egress report that is coming in 2 weeks' time. Staff see the mass communication system as being very instrumental in pushing that plan forward, to letting people know in an advanced, we have to get off of the, let's say, Long Point in this case. It also has some internal applications as far as staffing goes, and part of that RFP would be dealing with other county divisions, departments, seeing what they might want out of the system, see what they don't want out of the system, and would put the RFP together with that information and bring something back to council later this year in 2017 for their approval. So with that, I'll turn it over to questions to county council.
Questions? Councillor Oliver.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To staff, John, can you give us an example other than, say, or even perhaps an example like a need for evacuation in the Long Point Resort community or Turkey Point? How would a mass communication system allow you to notify landowners there and not everybody else across the entire county?
Through the chairman.
Go ahead.
It will depend. It will depend on what we purchase, Councillor. You can buy a system that you can draw a circle around your house, and you'll be the one that gets notified. You can draw a circle on 3 blocks in the county, and the people within that circle will be the ones that get notified. We can draw a line to count 2 concessions in from Long Point, the mainland, and it will notify everybody south of that. So we can make it fairly specific to an area that would be the area of concern.
So then does it tie into the phone system? Is that how it would work? Or how would the message actually get out other than through social media, like Twitter? You're going to become our Donald Trump and do the Twitter feeds all the time? Or
Through the chairman. So a lot of it will be people will self-register. So if you want to get the information, and most people on Long Point are looking for that at this particular time, so they would self-register to the program, and depending on the program you buy, they could take up to 25 points of contact for one person. So if you had a cell phone, and your wife had a cell phone, and you had an email address, and you used Twitter, and you used Facebook, you could register 25 points of contact for yourself, and the messaging would go out in all the forms that that system was capable of producing.
Councillor Wells.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Just for my own clarification, staff is asking that Norfolk County Council authorize county staff to proceed with a request for proposal for a mass communication system. So they're going to, the results of the request for proposal. What I want to know is, if this passes, obviously, we're authorizing staff to pursue this, but we are not authorizing any expenditure at this time. Am I correct?
Through the chair, that is correct. We've dealt with the purchasing policy. The RFP will have language in it that we're asking, and then we'll come back, present the report, and at that time, unfortunately, we will be asking for some money.
That does not surprise me. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Further? Is someone prepared to move the motion that's in the Councillor Brunton? Okay. Council Brunton has moved. Report CSD 17-18, request for a mass communication system be received as information, and that council authorize county staff to proceed with a request for proposal RFP for a mass communication system, and further that county staff report back to county council in the fall of 2017 with an RFP result for discussion on the merits of a mass communication system along with any budget implications. Councilor Black.
A question popped into my head. You know, I'm always looking at my own cell phone and computer devices, and you never know if what comes over there, if it's real or not. So if this message comes across, how would one know that to take it seriously? So through you to staff.
Go ahead.
So if it comes to your phone, Peter, and you're listening to a message, I would assume, sorry, through the chair, that you would take it for its merit. And I can understand that coming through email or Twitter or something might have less merit to some people. And I guess you would have ways to verify that by different means of communication that you would call back, make sure that it's true or whatever the case might be. You would find that when you got that message, you probably would be able to hear that message on the radio within a very few short moments, because we'd be notifying them at the same time. So it's going to go out on the airwaves, and therefore you're going to get different forms of communication that are going to verify that this is actually the right thing that's actually coming out.
Okay, thank you.
Councilor Oliver.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm certainly supporting this motion, and I know you don't want to get into a lot of debate about the system if we do get one, but I think even if all it ultimately achieved for us was addressing the matter relating to the Long Point and Turkey Point resort communities where there may be needs to communicate with residents or visitors there quickly as part of our access egress policy, I think it would be worth it even if that's all it were to do. So I do feel it will be a valuable thing to investigate. We'll see how much it's going to cost, and hopefully it will apply at least in that kind of scenario.
No other questions? All those in favor? Sorry, one to add? Sorry.
Through the chairman to council, I just wanted to add a very good example of how this could be used. As council is well aware, we had a water main break in Port Rowan, and we lost a large quantity of water out of the tower in an extremely rapid fashion as a result of the water main break that occurred. And had we had this mass communication system, we would have been able to use it to very quickly notify all the users of the Port Rowan system that what was taking place, and to ask them to please conserve water as much as possible. Because of the time of day, it occurred overnight. By the time we had it repaired, we had a big draw on the system as the morning peak for the water main for water use. And so as a result, we had a very hard time filling back up the storage facilities in a timely manner. And this is something that we could have easily sent out a message to ask everybody to, maybe wait 2 hours before you start your laundry and all of that sort of stuff. So there's a non-emergency, it's a need for us to get it out. We didn't have to do it, but it would have been extremely helpful and allowed us to refill the water system faster had we had that kind of an opportunity.
Thank you. All those in favor? That is carried. Moving on to staff report. CDS 17-19, budget amendment, Port Dover Harbor Marina Staffing Resource, which is a budget amendment. Go ahead, Bill.
Through the chair to county council. Yes, unfortunately, another budget amendment report. This is to do with the Port Dover Harbor Marina. And I guess I'll add some of my personal background as I authored the report. When I stepped in as General Manager of Community Services, it was brought to my attention by staff that the hours that the operations manager puts in at the marina, at the time, County Council was just deciding whether to keep the marina, to sell the marina. Then we got into the whole board of governance, whether we were going to go a municipal board or advisory board. So also corresponded quite well with the new county manager starting. So we had a good talk, and When you look at this position that the marina manager is, unfortunately, she's paid for 35 hours a week and logs 70 hours a week. Yes, she has did this for years. We just see this as a real oversight on the county's fault that, you know, we need to do something here to adjust these hours. So we talked about cutting the hours of the marina back. We also talked about another full-time staff, and I think what staff have agreed with is to ask for 300 hours from the time we can get them hired for this year. That gives us enough time that we can, it's tied into the supervision of the students, because the students pretty well run the house down there. And that will give us this year to see what the one part-time staff member will do. We'll put our thinking caps on again this fall and probably come back with a more permanent solution. But right now we are asking for a part-time employee at about 300 hours for $10,500 from now at the end of the year, and I'll turn it over for questions.
Councillor Wells.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this Port Dover Marina has been with us for quite some time. Are we still having the same number of slips that we've had for the last 10 years, as an example?
Through the chair, that's correct.
I thought so. Have we added anything else that has created extra work over the last 10 years?
Through the chair, I think it's the customer service, what customers expect out of a marina. That is what's changed, and that's what we are trying to address, or we feel we can address with the extra 300 hours.
And by hiring this new person, we're not going to create or generate any new revenue. Am I also correct on that?
Through the chair, that is correct.
So if this is approved, it comes out of the money that would be going to Norfolk County. Am I also correct on that?
Through the chair, that is correct.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, or Mr. Chair.
Councillor Black.
Mr. Chairman, I know I get confused on the marina. I thought the marina was self-supporting and it paid its own way. I don't really understand why this is coming off the levy. I didn't think that anything down there, anything that happened at the marina was on the levy. It was its own budget, and if there's revenue left over, and there usually is a good chunk, it goes to Norfolk County. So how does this work? Does it have to, because they're an employee of Norfolk County, it has to come through the county, therefore the levy, but do somehow we recoup it back from the marina? How does that work?
Through the chair, I can do some explanation, but I'm wondering if Mr. Johnson and the financial services comments could expand on his comments. I think that's what Councillor Black is after.
Thank you. Through the chair, the marina area in the budget, you're absolutely correct. There is revenue generated there, and the bottom line would contribute to the surplus of Norfolk County. However, within that area, this added expenditure would just reduce that surplus by that dollar amount. So when we say there's a levy impact, yes, there is a levy impact for that specific line item. However, if you look at the marina as a whole, it would still contribute to the county's surplus.
That's what I thought it was, but I also thought that, I guess the employees down there are Norfolk County employees, therefore we pay them and it comes out of the Norfolk County budget. It's not like their own entity comes out of that marina pot, and then, so it's because they're Norfolk County employees that it has to be the levy. Is that it, or anyone?
Through the chair, Norfolk County owns the marina, just like Norfolk County owns the county manager's office. And if the county manager decided to add another staff member, then the county manager's line items would increase by that amount. What's different about the marina is that it's a self-funding area of the Norfolk County books, which makes us money. So depending on where you drill down, if you look at the marina as a whole, this expenditure would overall not affect the surplus that we would have at the end of the year. If you keep drilling down, that line item for the salaries, yes, that would increase. So to put it another way, if it was contributing, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, $300,000 to the bottom line at the end of the year, and this costs $10,000, well, then there would be $290,000 at the end of the day.
Yeah, I get it now. Thanks, then.
Councillor Height.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through you to Mr. Crittenden, when will the advisory committee be up and running?
Through the chair, I believe the advertisement in the paper should be out within a couple of weeks. And time we hire, I'm hoping to have people in that position by the end of September, 1st of October, as talked about.
Okay, and then another question. I'm looking here, I see you have 16 full-time people here. And, like, did we start repairing boats or something? Because I've been down there, and honestly, I don't see where there's that much work that you require 16 full-time.